Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Golden Flash's offense is on the field for the first time today. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
Fast motion from the offense. Give to the running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Golden Flashes come to the line. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
They've got the screen set up. It's a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. The Golden Flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
And the Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver...
He'll take a shot. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Still looking, on the move. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. He'll turn it loose out to the right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ball State.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Enough proof with you, John. Carry.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They top things off by getting out of bad field position in a hurry. A 90-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside is 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And this defense gets the first sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the ground.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Yeah.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety. Will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And the returner will be brought down. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone. You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here in the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their feet.
Yeah, no, not the big.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last play. Hey, bud, get back to doing what you do best. Throw the ball.
Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is, too. Where is it?
What was that? I thought it was on the ground. Dude, he almost got that.
Quick. He didn't really understand.
Also, almost gave it to the defender.
Because
So
of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware.
Something safe. Just to get to like
now on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Silva. Throws to the tight end. Oh, picked off. Bringing it back. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
What a nice...
Dude, he wasn't even like that. Like, when I threw it, he fucking, like, completely glitched. Look. Oh, he was. I thought he was going to stay covering bro over there. I should have waited just, like, one more second.
Defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Golden Flashes want to pick up the tempo.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
3rd and short now from their own 48. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. The Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll throw it on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. A new set of downs after the completion. It'll be a draw. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Cardinals are on the move. To the air, it's Silva. Going up top. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
That's a great job by the DB playing the ball in the air. You see it all the time. DBs kind of get turned around. The wide receiver goes up and makes a catch. No, sir. DB, great position, knocks the ball down for an incompletion.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be check down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, you're rolling out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of shrinks and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball. And you could tell he forced that one in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness, but it wasn't a great decision.
On fourth down, going to the air. He's got it, and they convert. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver us.
He is smashing people. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. They'll run play action. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
Where was the QB spot on that play?
I mean, this thing can flip.
I literally had a QB spot.
Score, all of a sudden, your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Caught in the backfield. It's Dorsey. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off covered, because you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the golden flashes in the hurry up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. To the air on 1st down. Trying to get to him. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Hauls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. And the catch and run.
I just hate how, like, some games it lets me perfectly tackle them, and some games it doesn't. So it's not this good. I was blowing up the Clemson guys, and it still was winning. But it's like,
they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead.
well, you absolutely killed them, and they were the same, if not a little bit better than this team.
Listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Oh,
and he'll bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the looking for a huge play.
Ooh.
And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive stopped. And here's a fumble